we want?
Indirect provision.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Indirect provision.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Indirect provision.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Indirect provision.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Indirect provision.
When do we want it? What do we want?
Close the hostels.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Close the hostels.
And could you say why you're here today?
Well, we're here today to support the people who are protesting in the direct provision hostels throughout the country, and to really support and encourage all people who are living in the scandalous, institutionalised, racialised regime that is the direct provision system in this country. The people who are protesting in the hostels are very clear about what they want, okay? Their demands are not about their current living conditions. They don't want reform of their living conditions from RIA or from the government or anyone else. What they want is an end to the direct provision system, its total closure, and they're calling for residency for the people who are currently in the asylum system in Ireland. And just to put this in perspective, we're talking about not much more than 4,000 people, many of whom have been in this country for 7 and more years, and many of whom, you know, in terms of the children, have actually been born in this country and have been living in direct provision since the day they were born. It's the only place, this institution, that they've ever been able to call home.
And isn't it correct that they're not allowed to work and there's a nominal monies given to them per week?
Yes.
And there's consequences of that in terms of people suffering from levels of depression and ill health?
Yes, that's right. Adults get $19.10 per week, and per child they get $9.60 per week. So just to put that in perspective, things that people have to buy out of that, very often people end up, they buy food and they buy things like bottled water from that, things that they can't actually access in the centres themselves, because the food that people get in the centres is extremely restricted and limited. People aren't allowed to work. Ireland is only there's only one other country in Europe that doesn't allow asylum seekers to work. And also their access to third level education is extremely restricted. So, you know, you can see that the lives that people are forced to live are extremely limited, and it stunted really, and it is the Irish state that is responsible for this.
And is it not correct that about 2 years ago the Irish government was criticised officially by the European Union in relation to their granting of refugee applications here? Is that correct?
Yes, they've been reprimanded by many different bodies for different reasons. Ireland, the acceptance rate of asylum seekers in this country is about 6% after appeal, and this compares to a European average of 25%. So there is obviously something very, very wrong with the way that the system operates in this country.
Is there an issue of collusion between some of the legal services and some of the people who receive funding to run these hostels? Or can you comment on that particular area?
I can't really comment on that particular area, but what I can say is it's really well past time that there was a serious investigation into exactly how these centres are run. These centres are run as for-profit businesses, and they're wide open to abuse of all sorts. And I would believe that there is obviously degrees of collusion between different agencies and the actual overseeing of these hostels.
For financial gain. And Lisanne, thank you so much. Yeah, really appreciate it. Okay.